Hello, my name is Michael Young, and you have taken your first step towards becoming a powerful, positive thinking person. This and the courses that follow have the potential to change your life forever. Each course is around 15 to 25 minutes long, depending on how long you wish to pause this video when asked to do so. Follow the rules and advice in this and the other videos that follow, and it will help you to conquer your fears and anxieties, help you to improve relationships, help you to attract good things into your life, and much more. This first course is more like an introduction into positive thinking to help prepare you and your mind. Just by being a positive person can make such a difference. It literally has the ability to transform your life. And when that happens, all the material things will follow. So please resist the urge to look at the money program first of all, because you will not be ready. So let's get started. Now this might seem like an obvious question, but do you want positivity to change your life? Of course you do. We all want to be happy, to have enough money, to enjoy good health, and all this is possible when you practice positivity. But first you must forget everything you've read in self-help books that are big on promise but poor on delivery. Positive thinking is not all about attracting wealth and fame. This comes later when the new you has emerged, if that's what you want. It means that we must first change the person you are now. We must address and eliminate negative habits and the things that hold you back. And this is what course number 1 is all about. Identifying and eliminating those negatives so that you can become the super positive person you've always wanted to be. So let's begin. When you signed up for this course, you were sent a positivity pack, and you will need it to take part in this module and the ones that follow. Please put on your purple wristband and give it a little ping. This is to remind you to remain positive. Every time negative thoughts or emotions such as anger or bitterness enter your mind, then ping that wristband to bring you back to the light. You will find that wristband gets quite worn, and in time the white writing will disappear. This shows that you are actively training yourself to be more positive. It will be working, and when you are ready you can substitute it for the white band to show you have succeeded. You will also need an ordinary notebook and pen and 30-day notebook to record your thoughts, but you will not be ready quite yet to work with the second booklet, which deals with the law of attraction. That comes later when we show you how to bring on the big stuff. Pause this video now if you need to get these things, and when you're ready, we can begin with a few simple questions. Are you ready to work to change the habits of a lifetime? Are you ready to train your mind to accept good things that life can offer? Are you ready to put the past behind you and enter a brave new world? Assuming the answer is yes to all of these, then you should know that this is going to take a little bit of effort from you, but nothing that should worry you too much. If you are really committed to being a positive person, if you really want to improve, then I will need you to work with me. And this, between us, we will make the magic happen. So let's make a start. It has been proven that people who grow up to think positively are more successful. Positive people have a better quality of life, have more friends, and are generally happier. It's positively contagious, which is why positive people have more of everything and attract the best things in life. On the other side of the coin, negative people can be angry, jealous, and spiteful. They complain a lot and blame others for their problems. Is this you? And now I want you to pause this video right now and think about this for a short while. All of us are negative to some extent, and before you go any further, I want you to take a long, hard look at the person you are. You will need to be brutally honest. You may even want to ask a good friend or close relative to see if they agree. By confronting your negative traits, you will bring them out into the open. You acknowledge them for what they really are. When you're standing naked before you, then you can choose whether you want these things to remain in your life. So pause this video and use your pen and paper to write down what you consider to be negative or the things you do not particularly like about you. When you think you're finished, then click the start button again and we can discuss. So please pause now. Well, welcome back. Your piece of paper has just highlighted the negative side of you. It does not mean that you have no positives in your life, but you have at least looked at the things you believe might be holding you back. And you will be right. I now want you to display that list where you can see it on a regular basis. When your thoughts turn to the negative, that is when I want you to ping that wristband to remind you that such thoughts have no place in your life. You might also want to add to that list after this video is finished. After all, if we're clearing out the negative thoughts, then let's make a good job of it. But before we move on to the next step, we need to realize how those negative thoughts took root in the first place, and then make sure that they're never allowed back into your life. Could the reason be low self-esteem or self-worth? Do you think others hate you? Is it lack of confidence? Do you think life has been unkind? Have you a poor body image? Do you feel inferior? Did you have a poor start in life? There are plenty of other causes, but I hope you get the idea, and throughout the various courses we'll be showing you how to beat all of these negatives and prevent them from taking hold. But that's for another time. For the moment, it is important that you are aware that they exist in your life. After being forced to look at the negative you, I thought you might want to hear a bit of good news. You know, it's a fact that many positive people had to learn the art of being positive, just like you. It's also a fact that can-do people succeed and negative people don't. Can-do means almost everything is possible with the right mindset. Think of the time when you felt positive, how excited you felt. Your eyes sparkled and stood tall. Positivity is infectious, and it should always be part of your life. So would you like to know how it all works and how you can be that super positive person? Thought you might, but it really is no big secret. In simple terms, it's all down to the way you think. Positive thinking is real and offers enormous benefits. Look at the evidence and see how positivity attracts positivity. Quantum physics has shown us that thought can even change the way that matter reacts according to our expectations. Scientists have concluded that we make our own reality. So if you think in a positive way, then that's what you will attract. The world's most successful people have always known this and made it part of their life. So let's pause this video once again and discover what your positivity levels are looking like. Get out that paper and pen and answer these questions. How do you feel about life generally right now? How do you feel about your finances? How do you feel about your health? How do you feel about your closest relationships? Once again, I need you to be honest with yourself, because it is difficult to move on until you confront all of your issues. When you do this, you see them for what they are, and that's when you can begin to sort them out. So what I want you to do is to write down how you feel about the issues and anything else that might be bothering your positivity right now. And when you've done that, write down what you would like to see happen in a positive way in the future. Take as long as you like. I will still be here when you get back. So pause again now. Well, welcome back, and let's see how you did. You have now identified what you would like to happen in your life. You have effectively written down your wish list. I now want you to look at that list again, because this is the first step in rebuilding everything that is good about you. Let's start with life generally. I assume you've written down what you would like to happen, so let's take a closer look. Is your wish realistic? You cannot, for example, force another person to love you, and winning the lottery is unlikely, so anything you wish for in the early days of your move to positivity has to be believable. As I said earlier, we will get round to the big stuff in later courses. How do you think you can turn that wish into reality? Is there any action that you can take to make that wish come true? The universe likes people who help themselves, and this in turn makes delivery of those wishes so much easier. The same strategy applies to anything else that might be on your wish list right now and is the basis of positive thinking. It is the process of eliminating negatives, identifying objectives, and then making things happen. This is the first stage in becoming a super positive person. By taking this course, you have started the process. Before moving on, please concentrate on those negative thoughts and actions. Simply by getting rid of them will make you a happier person. And when you do this, the things that you really want to attract will begin to happen. What you have done is to put the initial building blocks into place, making it easier for the rest to follow, which is why I look forward to talking to you again very soon. Good luck.